There's a lot of DAWs that come and they give you the sound, and then you have to say, okay, the filter goes on this knob, and the thing goes on this knob. But most of the stuff in Maschine, you've thought of the 5 things that everybody obviously wants to tweak, and those are right on the first panel. It's really nice to just be able to mess with the knobs and play things and hit the notes in and not have to sit there with the mouse and do your homework.
The first record that was like a big record was the Man Down record that I did with Rihanna. And then after that, I worked on the Watch the Throne album, Jay-Z and Kanye West, and I used Maschine. Like from the beginning, I've been a fan of Maschine and just the interface. And so now Maschine 2 kind of like blew everything out of the water for me. I like to create sounds as the drum synth. I think that is something that it was created with the producer in mind, because, you know, so many times you're looking for a sound and you have it in your head, and instead of going through your sound libraries and trying to figure out what sound kind of, you know, is the closest thing to what's in your head, you can actually sit down and create it. So the fact that I can dial in the sound that I'm looking for the same way that I use my Prophet or my Juno to dial in the kind of synth, now I have a drum synth that can help complement whatever it is that I'm hearing in my head, as opposed to spending so much time trying to look for this one sound or blend these 2 sounds together. You can do all of those things with the drum synth that enables you to, you know, be as creative as you want to be. Just the room for discovery is just amazing.
El Maschine y tu computadora se convierten en un instrumento real. O sea, sí, no te da la sensación de que estás conectándolo a un controlador MIDI. Vaya, es lo que quiero decir. Como que, sino es como si fuera un solo aparato. Y pues es un aparato que te soluciona prácticamente todas las necesidades como de producción, ¿no? Definitivamente, el cómo están organizados tanto instrumentos, efectos, sonidos y grupos en la interfaz gráfica que se ve en el hardware hace que sea mucho más como fluido. Y los pads, la verdad, o sea, la sensibilidad de los pads que trae la Maschine es muy particular.
I've said this for a long time, Maschine revolutionised the way I work, without a doubt. I felt it was easier to work on the computer. I could see what was going on. My eyes aren't what they used to be. And now working with that, where it's just there, I feel comfortable, like I could just sit and just start messing around and working on things and not have the distraction of staring at a computer the whole time. I think that detracts from actually making music a lot. It's a very different way of working. For that reason, I think it's fantastic.
基本変わんないけど、やっぱりアイディアがすぐ音に出せるなるじゃん。その途中の作業が結構カットされるからさ、すぐできるから、その分は時間かかんないから、これかなと思ったのがこれじゃないかこうだっていうのはすぐこれで分かるね。昔やってる間に分かんなくなっちゃったりするじゃん作業がやっぱ多いからさ。今はもう使えるか使えないかも入れた瞬間に分かるからね。だから楽、すぐ反応結果出るし、今までも早いけどさらに早くなってると思った。
When it comes to using complete, mostly on contact, and that's why I put most of my sounds really, as far as really building my foundation. And it's incredible that you can actually pull it up on Maschine if I happen to really open up anything else, because everything is right here integrated. So that's definitely friendly. I love that. In one sentence, the best part of Maschine, making a hit record within 10 minutes.